Hello everyone, welcome back to Unreached. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to implement CRUD operations using Python Flask, React, and MySQL database. Guys, this can help you to become a full stack software developer where you can work as a backend engineer or front-end engineer, both combined. You see, I have backend here and I have front-end here. This is front-end. For front-end, you're going to use React. Then for backend, you're going to use Python Flask. Let me show you what you're going to do. You see, guys, now our backend application is running. So it is on port 5,000. So you can see, but when we add something here like a users, it is the endpoint. So you see, we have something in our backend. So this is MySQL database that you're using. So we can browse. Our backend. Let's use let's in a database. So this is what you are retrieving. You see, guys, this is what we are retrieving in a MySQL database. So this is what you see there. This, we are retrieving this using this. So we are retrieving this on UI, but for user interaction for end users. So let me show you backend. Now frontend. So for frontend there, you cd frontend, then npm start. You see, we was retrieving with backend this, but now you see, guys, this is our UI using React. So you see, we can add someone like we can say, let's say Cristiano Ronaldo. Email, you can say Ronald at gmail.com, for example. Now you see, is that you can also add Leo Messi. Leo at gmail.com. You see, guys, this is how we are going. So you can edit or update. Well, you can say Lionel Messi. You see, guys, now it is updated. So you can update Cristiano. You can use a small letter. Cristiano Ronaldo in CR7. For example, you see, it is updated. You can also delete, for example, you can delete Bulldog Rwanda. Now you see, guys, Bulldog Rwanda is deleted. So you have seen that you can update. Messi. Let's use the double I. You say yeah, Messi. You see, it is updated. So you can also delete someone. For example, you can delete Rukundo Valens. You can delete. You see, guys, this is what you're going to do in our application. This can help you to become front-end, back-end, both combined with what you call full stack software developer. Guys, we are going to start. You see, there's no internet access that I have, so we're going to use this. What I'm going to do is to delete everything there, because I need the libraries, and we need the libraries and dependencies. So guys, let's try to delete. You see, for frontend, for backend I have model, db, config, and application. So for frontend I have app.css, and I have app.js for React. So guys, I have installed here before when I was not offline. When I was online, I installed here Axios. Let me show you what I installed. I installed this Axios and the React. So to write this code, you must install Node.js. This Node.js. So for backend, I installed these things. I have a Flask, pipe install Flask, pipe install Flask-CORS, and you have to import db and model. So let us start. I'm going to start to try to have it to delete all of this. I'll show you how to start this. So you have it to, so here, let me delete everything. So guys, now I'm going to start with db. You have to start with db first of all. So for db, you have to start for db. You have to start with a way to import MySQLdb library or dependency. So use from Flask-MySQLdb, import MySQL. So after that, you have to define a function or that initiate app. So let's define it. So it's a method. It uses this db. So we're going to use app. So we need the app.config. So for config, we're going to configure the host. We are setting our database. We are going to declare a host. So let's use MySQL host. So it have it to be equal to, we're going to use localhost. Let's use local host. So after that, we are going to need also the user of database. So use this app.config. So we need the MySQL user. So here what we need now, our user are going to use a root. So now after that, we need the password of our user. So app.config. We need the MySQL. Let's use capital MySQL password. So which is going to be equal to the empty. So now we need to use the database. The way you're going to configure database that you're going to use. So for database, app.config. So database MySQLdb. So for db you can create a new one. So let's use db CRUD. Let's call it ReactDB. So Now what we need is have it to return our app. So return MySQL, then our app. So now we have finished it to configure the database connection. So you see it is a db.py. So after that, what we need now have it to create a table. So for creating table, what you need to define a function. The function of creating table. Let's use the create table. So let's use MySQL. So after that, we needed to declare this variable. Let's use this variable for MySQL.connection. So dot parser the function. So after that, you have it to execute the query for creating table. So let's use car dot execute what we need now. So this we are going to create a, here you have it use 6 single quote, then you come in inside. So create the query to create table, create table. For example, create a table if not exist users. Then what we need now is so we're going to need, let's use ID, it is an integer, and let's make it auto increment. So after that, so let's make it also primary key. So after that, we need let's use the first name column. It is a var character. Then let's make it 100. So after that, we need also have to care about that indent. Last name, let's make it var character also. Var, let's make it 100 also again. So now we need email. Let's email. It is also var. Let's make it 100 also. So after that, we need to establish a connection for saving. So let's see. Let's close this. So after that, what you need is let's use this MySQL dot connection. Let's save dot commit. So after that, what we need to have it to close our connection. Close. So now have it to save this. This also have it to save it. So now we're going to write our backend application. So here we have it to import a Flask from Flask, import Flask. You also need a request, but not in a calculator request. And we need it to JSON file, JSON data, JSON file. So after that, we also needed to import Flask CORS for connection. So import CORS. So now after that, you need to import this file. So just for connection. So from DB import this function. From DB import our function. So now we're going to import model also. So from model, these models, from models import, from models, from this we are going to import this created table. From models import a table function. So now after that, what you need your app, which is going to be equal to Flask, then name. So after that, we need the CORS with our app. So we also need to initialize MySQL variable with MySQLdb. So function app, it use app. So after that, what you're going to do, we are going to work with the app context. So let's use it with the app, with the app.app context. So we need to create a table. Then with this MySQL, you see it is there. It is the MySQL. So after that, you're going to define routes. So use this keyword app.loads. So for this route, you're going to create the endpoint. So the endpoint that we need, use the slash users. So for slash users, it is for retrieving. So the method that we need, the methods, it's going to be return get method. So it is get. So after that, what you're going to do is to define a function. Define, for example, get users. So after that, it is core. Let's make it MySQL dot connection. Then dot castle. So after that, what we need is to execute select. So car dot execute. So you're going to fetch data, select or from users. So after that, we needed to fetch, to declare a variable for fetching. So car, let's use car dot this function fetch all. So then we cross car dot cross. Then we need also to find users, which is gonna be equal to need the ID just for JSON file there. So for ID is for first round. So let's use low, which is going to be 0. So then after that, we need also first name. First name. So for first name, you need to have it to be low 1. Low 1. So after that, we need also last name. Last name. So which have to be low 2. Then for email, we need email, which is gonna be low 3. So now we need for follow there has to be in data. So after that, what we need now is to just JSONify. So we have to return JSONify to JSONify users. We need to return JSON data. So users. So after that, what we need now is to create a method for creating users. So we use app.root. So it is also users. So let's use this. And for creating, it is also users endpoint, but with a method to be post. So after that, what we need to define. What we need is to define the function for adding users. Add users. Let's use add user because we need to add one user. So after that, we need data. So variable which is going to be request. If it use JSON. Let's use get JSON function. So after that, we need we are going to need to execute the query for inserting data. So let's use the query which is going to be equal to or MySQL dot way to establish connection dot cursor. So after that, you're going to execute query. So the query that you need to execute is it is carry dot execute. We need it to insert. So let's use the insert into our table users. So we need the first name, last name. We didn't include the ID because it's auto increment. First name, last name, and the email. So after that, we also need the values. The values give it to be percentage. It is a string. Percentage as percentage first is a string. So after that, we need the data, give it to be first name, data to be last name, and we need also data for email. Email. So after that, what we need now is to commit. I think so. So let's use MySQL dot connection dot commit function. So after that, you have it to close connection. So carry dot close. After that, you need to JSONify. So we have it to return JSONify. You need a message, for example, user added, for example. So let's use the message. Message have it to be equal to, for example, user added successful. So now we need it to return the if the something is created, if the JSON use this code. If it is not created, you can see for server side, you can see 500 and something. That is the error codes. The codes with HTTP method. So if something is created on server, you have to return this. So now we need to update endpoint for update. So let's use app.load. So here what we need is for update. So let's use /users. But here we also need we update by filtering with the ID. So let's use the integer, which is ID. So after that, for update, for REST API, we use method of get, post, put, patch. Here we're going to use put. We also use delete for deleting. So methods. So let's use a put. So after that, what we need is to define the function of update user, for example, update user. So we filter with ID, user related into this ID, the identifier for user that you're going to update. So now data variable is going to be equal to request dot get JSON. So after that, what we need now is to create connection. So as you know, you're using car.connection. Not this. Let's use car equal. We'll use dot when you're going to execute MySQL dot connection, then dot castle. So after that, what we need now is to use car.execute. So now we are going to execute the query to update. So we need to use update users set first name, which is going to be equal to the string, because first name, then the last name, which is going to be equal to, it is also a string, then email, it is also a string. So where identifier, where ID equal is so after that, we need data. So first name. We also need data, last name, then data, email. Then after that, you need ID. It is not going to be updated. So after that, we have to commit. So let's use MySQL for commit. What we need, now, MySQL dot connection dot commit, have to serve commit. So after that, have to cross the connection cross. So then we JSONify. So return JSONify. It's for JSONifying the message. So message user updated, for example, user there. So now we need the delete a function. So for delete a function, I'm going to create a delete endpoint. So need app.root, then we delete by filtering also with ID. So we need the users. As I told you, I also have it use integer and ID. So after that, we need a method. So method I'm going to use a delete. It's going to be equal delete. So here now we have to define a function of a delete user, for example, delete user ID. So then after, what we need is delete define. You don't need it to write a define. So after that, what you need is to use a query, which is going to be equal to MySQL connection.castle, as you know, castle. After that, we need it to execute the delete query. Execute delete from users where ID equal %s. Then we need the ID. So after that, we needed to commit. Sorry, we needed to commit. So to commit, let's use MySQL connection commit. So after that, give it to cross. Then we just find the message of telling that the message that we have to return to be JSON-fied. So now message have say user deleted, for example, user delete. So after that, what you're going to do, you're going to run our application. If name equal, let's use main. But we still need this for that. Then also need that. So up, let's maybe to run it. Let's run, which is gonna be, let's debug. Control Z. Debug. Let's make it true. So after that, let's try to run our application. Let's try to run our application. cd backend Python app.py. Let's see. Let's run it again. cd backend, then let's see the Spark carry connection file self-db. You click on that, any connection, file C 9. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Line 11. Let's see again. So it is a known database. So we have to create. We didn't create this database, so let's create it. Localhosts, new DB. So ReactDB. So database now created. So idea to increment. SQL syntax. Scene model. Create table. It exists. So I need something here like this. Let me save it. Let me run again. So Let's check. Let's save and learn again. Now it is learning. So let's see. Let's add /users and see. You see, nothing that we are printing. So now if we try to insert data, we will get something. So let's work on backend, not frontend. You see app.js. So for frontend, what we need is to import different things. So now it is working, but nothing that we found for users, get users, but you see it's okay. You are connected. So now let's start with this. We're going to import. Let's start by importing different. Let's start by importing different things. So to import, what you're going to do is to import. So to import now, we're going to start by importing React. So import, let's use
Yeah, sure.
no, okay. Just go again. Hey, I chose. So now what you're going to import, you're going to import what you're going to import React. So we're going to use user state. So then have it use effect. So after that, you need that from React. This from. Let's use this React. So after that, what we need now, we are going to import Axios. So you have to install this library. Import. Help us to fetch Axios from Axios. So after that, what we need now, we need the CSS from this. We use also CSS. So let's use import. So let's use that slash up CSS. So now we need the function of our app. So let's move quickly. So function. up. Let's remove this. So function up, we need now we need to declare the constant. So constant, what you need is the users. So here let's set users. So after that, this has to be equal to user state. So after that, we need also form. We need a form. So let's use constant. Form. So we need to set form. So the setting form, we have to use user state. For form, what you need is going to need first name, last name, and email. So first name, last name, use single. Then we need email. So for email, after that, let's add some space here. Let's add some space here. State. Let's close this. Save the state. Close this. But see. Here we need this. So after that, you need for provided. So use the const. So let's use edit ID. For edit ID, we need to set it. So it is set to set edit ID, which will be use state and now. What is the need here? Something. So what we need now we're going to use effect. So after that, you need fetch. So let's fetch search users function. So it's gonna be go to we're going to use Axios, but what is this necessary? I think I made a mistake here. To fetch users method. So after that, we need to add something here. So then after we need something like that. So sorry. Then after we need to fetch constant fetch users. It's going to be equal to it's gonna be, let's see, let's make it just this. So let's use Axios here. Axios dot get method. Then we use HTTP. We to access the backend or host and port slash users. So we need then for response, what is it? Have to be equal to set users. Set users. Yes, that data. So after that, we need the constant for handling change. It's gonna be 100 change, for example. Let's use 100 change. It's gonna be equal to E. So for target, it is a form set form. Set form. Need the form in the form. So form is gonna be either target name, for example. So then that target dot value. After that, needed to handle. After that, you needed to handle submit. So constant handle submit maybe Tuesday HTTP. Let's copy this. User registration. We need to edit. So edit ID. So that you need something like this. Not that. So after that, you also need users. Then you need the constant method. Sorry, method equal d 30 Axios. The way to use put for updating, then Axios you use submit for updating before creating a new user. So Axios host for edit, for updating, and for updating and creating news. So then method need the URL small it small URL form. So then set edit ID just now, and we also need a set form, which is going to be first name, and May. After that, we need the users. So after that, now what you need is to for handling edit. So once handle edit, it will be to edit user. It's gonna be set form. So now test name is that test name. Last name is that last name. Email is that email. What is this? Then set edit ID, the user .id. So after that, what we need now is for handling delete. So handling delete, you need Android delete it's gonna be for deleting user. So we need the Axios delete function. So we need users instruction. We need this $sign. So we delete variety. Then fetch users. So after that, we needed to return the HTML or UI. Straight then so we're going to return the created div. So div first name, it's gonna be this container. So for heading 1, let user, for example, let user management system. So after that, need also from div let use first name It's gonna be from small. So we need input type. Let's use input name. Input name or first name. Just order. It's going to be so. Sorry for that. Just order. It's gonna be first name. So value it's gonna be from dot first name. On change we need a 100 change. So after that we need the input name input equal first name. Just order the first name, then value give it to be from first name. Then on change we need the 100 change. So after that now we need the image input name equal image this order equal image, then value of our but image on change under change then. So after that we need to deal with pattern plus just first name. It's gonna be it use submit. It is submit pattern. Then on click to handle submit. So after that we need edit ID. Edit ID. So the update for updating add for button. So after button, we need the div to be CRUD first. So now we're going to reduce table first name, let's call it user table. So then here we need ph here, then here, so for here I need the th to be there. So for this reduce pound sign. So after that we need the th first name, th first name, th main, then we also need the th for actions. So after that, what we need now is the page. So to declare, we need the table here for now. So for tbody, we need the users dot userlength is going to be equal to 0. Sorry. Then let's use this. Here now. Now we need the let's use correspond gonna be 5. Let's use 5. Then a class first name. Let's make it no data. So no users. And for example. So after that, we need the use this. We need something like that. So it is users. That's it is the function. Let's map. So user the index is going to be equal to result.map here now. Let's use a here now. Here. Oh. The .id, for example. So after that, what you need now is td. Okay. Here we need the index plus 1. Then you need the td. So user dot customer td user dot customer then td that email. So after that, we need also td but for two button. So we need the button plus name. Gonna be edit. Let's use edit button because this is CSS. So after that, I'm gonna click we need the handle edit. It is for user. Then it is edit. You also need the button as name for delete button. I'm gonna click to be equal to delete function. Delete. Use user dot id. So after that, let's use delete button. So after this td, we need this also here now. Like this. So after that, we also need to so tbody table div. So now we need to close this. Then maybe to export the default so let's see remove this, but we still need it. Let me check. Let me check. Because there to be something. Let's add it to this function. So now I think it's gonna work. Let's see. So let's try to run this if this is corrected. Okay, now let's run this. So let's start with terminal. CD backend. Might as well running. Let's add a new terminal. CD Frontend. Content, so then npm start. So now it is running, as you see, guys. So now let's try to insert data. Let's gmail.com. You see, guys, can add Rwanda @gmail.com. You see, guys, can you also, this CSS was all there. So let's use Cristiano Ronaldo @gmail.com. Leo Messi @gmail.com. You see, guys, so now we can edit. Let's add another, for example, Neymar. @gmail.com. Can you also add, for example, 50 cents sent at gmail.com. So you can edit Leo Messi, for example. Leo, you can say Lionel Messi. You can update. You see Lionel Messi. You can delete Kigali Rwanda, for example. You see now it is deleted. You can add United States gmail.com. can add Germany, Berlin, gmail.com. Can add Norway, at gmail.com. India, and cancel Derek, and gmail.com. You can update India into China. For example, it's China. Beijing. For example, you see. So guys, you can delete var. You see guys, you can this is what you are supposed to do in this video. Again, you can become full stack software developer. Guys, if you're more interested, do subscribe. You see, we have update, we have a delete, and we have insert. So guys, do subscribe if you're more interested. This for you.